All right, what is up? We are back. Took a little hiatus, finishing college, moved back home, got myself my own home garage with my toolbox, all my tools, so I can get this thing dialed in. Today, we've got some ARP extended studs to go all the way around and some nice forged Nismo lug nuts. Another thing we will be doing today is checking on a little past issue of this car that happened just before moving back out here. Was trying to adjust the caster, and the stud for the rear stud for the lower control arm on the passenger front snapped, and just to get me here, Cooper welded up what was left of the stud to the hind joint of the lower control arm and the brace that goes along the whole car on the underside. I'm going to be jacking it up today and seeing if the weld is cracked or any damage is done to it. If not, I think I'm just going to run it for now because I do not have a welder here. Alright, now on the underside of the car, it was this rear stud that broke on the front lower control arm. And that is kind of what we got going right now. Trying to get the light around it. It's not cracked. I just shoved a big pry bar in here and tried to see if anything would move. Nothing would move. So it's tight, I guess. I'm gonna just send it, so I don't really have any other option. So we'll see. All right, got the ass end up, got the wheels off, and about to pop off this caliper and rotor, bang out these studs, and then pull through those ARP ones. I'm not gonna be doing the fronts just yet because I'm running a spacer, and these wheels fit okay for now. So I'm just gonna leave the front be as is, and I'll do it at some point. The paint on these Akibonos is chipping off pretty bad on the rear ones especially. The fronts are still alright, but they all four could use a respray. I kind of like the purple. I was kind of unsure at first. It's purple just because that's the color it came in when I bought it. The previous guy just spray painted this. But comment down below what color you think I should do. I kind of like the purple, but I'm not too sure. Alright, we're back. It's been a minute since I last filmed because I got this side all taken apart and realized that the wheel bearing would have to come out to put the stud in. So I noticed that it might be kind of hard to see, a lot of grease is flung out of the wheel bearing, and I would at least have to repack it if I pulled it out. And I thought this would just be the perfect opportunity to do the G35 wheel bearing and axle upgrade. I've got the parts on the way. Still waiting on them, but while I was here, I just wanted to chat about a couple things. While I got this side off, I still have this side put together. And I don't know if you remember, but these wheels are really my spares. I traded my main wheels for my Ford Ranger that I have now. And I kind of need some spares before any upcoming drift event. So I originally got these pair of Volca GTC faces, but then I decided I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do in the extended studs, and these require like a really skinny inverted lug nut, and it will likely not be able to go all the way over. Kind of scrapped the idea of running these. Maybe I'll run them as fronts. Maybe I'll build them for fronts and build these for rears. I got a pair of VSKFs 19x10 plus 38. I think they're A-disc faces, originally chrome, but as you can see, they're not very good condition at the moment. If you remember my Courages we rebuilt, so I'll link that video up in the corner right now. The plan is to triple chrome these faces, put some fat lips on them. One of them needs a barrel, it has a bend on it. I don't think I'll be able to get that bend out, so I'm just gonna get a new barrel as well. So that's with it on at the moment. It's a little bit sunken in with this lip, but I think I could get another maybe inch. This is at full droop as well, so when it sits, it's kind of got some positive camber, so the top's kind of poking out. But when it sits right at 0. So it should be pretty level with I gotta measure these out still. But fresh center caps I got for him. Cooper and I both have gotten some pretty new for both our cars. I'll go show you what I got now. I got an LS. This is a Gen 4 LS2. 6 liter out of a Trailblazer SS. I got a lot of extra parts for this. So I got 2 sets of heads. One of them's the original. This set's the original set. This is off of 5.3, but it still flows the same. Got the crank in here. It will need to be repolished, but whole box of parts, set of main bearings and oversized main bearings, all the gaskets, most of the gaskets at least. Summit Stage 4 NA cam. Here's a clip of it chopping. It's a Gen 4, so it came with all the strong rods. It's gonna need piston heads, so I'm gonna do high compression piston heads. Likely run it on E. It's gonna sound nasty. Hopefully, the goal is for 450, maybe 500 wheel. As I mentioned just a little bit ago, Cooper also got a motor. Here's that now.
New JayZ. Got our new JayZ in the Ranger. The history on this is that apparently it has just been like a school motor and has never actually been in a motor and been in a car and ran. So there's zero build-up on anything. It's all new plastic covers, all new everything from Toyota, and it's my engine that's in my car right now. Hell yeah. And I can build this on the side and rob a bunch of goodies off of it to make my motor not look like a POS, and then swap the parts back on this one when it's time to put it in.
A couple other things I wanted to talk about. Now that I have a garage, some things that I've been putting off on this car that I can now finally do, such as getting this stupid body kit to fit right. Like, this skirt's barely fucking fit. This lip is super wavy. I'm gonna smooth all this out along this edge. Get the whole thing looking right, proper. The clean back window look has kind of been nice with these. I've been thinking about just keeping it, maybe going clean on the sides too, but I still have more banners. I might cut the box off when I just have the avarice logo just stacked on top of this right here. We'll see.